Thanksgiving from Cross My Heart Ministry. During this Thanksgiving week, Mom may be very busy in the kitchen, so I have an idea for a little project to keep the kiddos busy and to bless your family as well. In last week's segment of Martha Monday, I mentioned an idea about having a Thanksgiving or thankful Bible verse at each table setting at your Thanksgiving dinner table. Well, here's a resource where you can find a thankful verse and also keep the kiddos busy. The blog that I write for that I mentioned, areasonforhomeschool.com, each month I create a new bookmark. We pick a word of the month, and then I find 30 or 31 verses, depending upon the month, and each of those verses throughout the Old and New Testament includes that particular word. So for the month of November, of course, we chose the word thanks. It's late in the month, but it's never too late to write the Word of God. What a wonderful activity for your children to be working on their penmanship, learning to find those key verses in the Word of God, and just a great exercise for them to think about being thankful in the midst of getting ready to make all their Christmas list of all the things they want. Maybe it's a good way for them to practice thinking about what they already have before they think about what they want. The inspiration for the Write the Word bookmark came when I stumbled across a verse way over in Deuteronomy. In Deuteronomy chapter 17, long before Israel had a king, God laid out some requirements for the future king of Israel. And one of those requirements was that he is to write for himself a copy of the law in his own hand. And as I prayed and pondered over that verse so many years ago, I thought, how extraordinary. The king of Israel would have so many servants and scribes at his disposal. He could have had enough people to say, I want you to write the scroll for me for my living room, and one for you, you write one for me in my bedchamber. He could have assigned a scribe to write a complete copy of the law for each day of the week. He could have easily had many servants and scribes do that task for him. But God, in his infinite wisdom, thought it would be valuable for the king of Israel to write out that in his own hand. And the reason, of course, is that we remember what we write. We slow down. We drink deep. We sometimes hone in or focus in on a key verse or even just a key word within that powerful verse. I have found in my own personal quiet time that writing the Word is transforming. I see things that maybe I wouldn't see otherwise with just a reading of it. As we slow down and write it, it lets us take time to allow the words to marinate, to think through, to sort of be absorbed in our heart and mind. And I believe the same can be true of you. Sometimes it's even those familiar verses that take on extraordinary meaning when we take the time to not just read the Word, but to write the Word. Why not start this new habit with your children? It's not too late to grab giving thanks and write out the thankful verses even this week and carry that into Christmas. But each month you can go to areasonforhomeschool.com and download a copy of the new bookmark that we put together for you. If there are previous words that you would like to look at, we've got 2.5 years worth of bookmarks, so there's many words to choose from. But for this week, if the kids are going to be underfoot and home from school or not doing school and you need to assign them a task, why not let them work on making those little dinner placards that include a Bible verse? And as they write out the Word, they're going to be learning the Word of God. From Cross My Heart Ministry, I'm Laura McFarland. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and click that big red subscribe button. And when we post a new Martha Monday video at the beginning of the week or a new teaching video at the end, you'll get an email letting you know that it's there for you to hopefully be blessed by. It's a joy and a blessing to us when we see that you've clicked the big red like button or left us a comment and letting us know that the work that we do is resonating in your life and it's a blessing to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And here's our blessings to you and your family for a joyful, thankful Thanksgiving.